Hi to everyone here. Let me just quickly share my screen. We started a project called Storm. Before that, Arun was having a task that every month, second week, he will be analyzing and he will be researching a whole lot in AI. We were thinking when he was not at office, we will be thinking he is going to develop something in AI. He is going to bring a big product to us. Suddenly, he came and told about Lovable, and he showed what his son was doing with it. And I was deeply connected to it. And immediately, we wanted to. Is there something like this? We were wondering like that, and we started doing stuff with it. As a person, and also as a business analyst, I like to create many things, many creative stuff also. So it was very much vibe coding and creating applications was very much for me. So that is how it started. So basically, vibe coding to what is vibe coding? We say vibe coding in the sense it is a very new term to us, but we are all we became vibe coders ourselves now. It is what I'm going to tell today. I think many of you people would have would be so pros in that, I think. But what I learned for the past 3 months or 4 months, I will be sharing it with you guys. So first of all, what are my observations in vibe coding to create an application or also a video or image? We have so many tools like Google Gemini, Nano, Banana, and all those things. From each and every perspective, each and every work we are doing, we require some AI tool to do some stuff. So, what are the main requirements for it? To prompt something and to vibe code something, what we have to do. First, my general observations for it are we need clarity of objective. Like we want to know what we are going to create first. What is our vision? What is it we are going to create? What is the subject of the thing what we are going to create? And also decide if the application needs to be generated from an idea or a feature or a functionality. It is going from a small thing we can develop, we can keep on developing, or we can put the whole thing into it and ask it to do something. It is one thing. First, we have to gather. If we have the objective, the next step is to collect all the requirements for it. So whether we need API integrations for it, Figma designs for that, or plugins we have to do, all those things we have to gather so that we can give it as a single good prompt. So one lovable application what we created for this web, which is now Storm, is discharge mapping. This required discharge mapping required a plugin support. So we integrated this. Let me quickly open the link. So what is discharge mapping is we have to locate on the map where it is. There are three options called storm, water, run-on location, pre-grading discharge location, discharge during construction. Each and every location gets located on the map, and we can also use these marking tools. So according to this discharge mapping application, it requires a map integration. Second, we require a leaflet plugin for it, and also we required a marking tool for it. For all those things to be integrated, we we generally use this. First, I researched what how I can go and integrate with a free plugin too. I asked ChatGPT for the following things, and it gave me so many things. I directly inputted all these things into Lovable, and later this was my output. So as you can see, I can put these markers, this
So one
location
second,
thing.
one second, Merlin.
Yes, yes, sir.
So all the about 41 people online, Um, the breakthrough that we saw in vibe coding was what Merlin is just showing right now. We were originally thinking that Lovable or Bolt will give us some basic HTML, like a React application, which is like a CRUD application, create, read, update, delete, something like that. But we were really taken aback when we saw this kind of output. This is all vibe coded. So it could have a chart control, it could have a map control, it could have markers, polygon markers, place markers, all these things. And as Merlin is saying, any complex logic we can take from GPT and tell Lovable, use this logic inside. So these were real breakthroughs that we were able to see. And most importantly, in your day-to-day work, if you are wanting to try something, client asks you, try this out, new feature, you will try to actually put it inside that existing application, which is already, it needs all these special things to be done for it to start running. But here it is, you can just outside your regular application, just to that functionality, you can wipe code it and you can bring it to something like usable level. So how much time you would have spent here, Merlin, in this particular screen alone?
For major time I consumed was for prompting this whole screen.
That's
So it
what. So totally to bring this discharge mapping to this level, how many hours?
including research and everything, it was around like 30 to 45 minutes around
So under one
within
hour,
one
you
hour.
can
Yeah,
actually do something like this.
yeah.
But in a regular traditional application software development sense, just to communicate this, it will take 8 hours because you will have to write so many requirements and logic and everything. But here comes a very transformational and very path-breaking approach where from one person's mind, you can just talk to that LLM and you can bring about this kind of a very sophisticated and modern and usable application. So that is the main point, right, Malan?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Arun.
So the other functionalities we can skip. You can go to the other things that you have created.
Yes, Arun, sure. So that was that was a part of our application storm discharge mapping, and other observations are we have to what type of application we require, like a desktop application or we require a mobile application, and in what target platform it is going to run, and what are the main features we require for example, if I say storm SWIP, we require we wanted to put screens into the applications, not like pages. We wanted screens. So those type of features and all the functionalities like map integration and discharge mapping, this whole module, everything we have to think. And what tech stack we are going to use? Probably in most of the most of the vibe coded platforms what I've used, it only gives React. I don't know whether it gives a Vue, if anyone are very familiar with Vue, but I've mostly worked in React. So tech stack and all those things and UI preferences, if we can give our own theme colors, what are our preference and in what how a button should be, we can give that. How what type of animation we want for that page, all these things we can give into that. Optionally, we can also give a whole data flow, our user flow from one end to the other. We can describe, for example, if you click a button, it should move on to another page. There a model should open. Everything we can give into one single prompt. And also the next point is if we are not aware of anything, as a business analyst, I am not aware of so many technical terms. So I used to research and analyze, go deeper and deeper and deeper. Uh, it is like an abyss. If I don't know any specific term, I will go and research and I will think how to integrate this into, how to add this into, include this into my application. So if this is one important thing, obviously, because this in this vibe coding platforms, obviously errors will occur. So much errors will occur. So we can easily debug that. in Bolt, we can directly debug in the code mode, but in Lovable, it is impossible. So we can sync that into GitHub or any other platforms like that, and we can debug that. And again, as a business analyst, sometimes I don't know what the error is. Again, I will take a snapshot of that particular bug, and I will ask ChatGPT or Google Gemini, what is this, what I have to, how I have to proceed from there. So these are the general observations. What uh, Through this, I was able to improve more and more to make the application look more perfect day by day. So these are the sample vibe coded applications which is Storm specific. So first, what our client asked was, uh, we were thinking we needed the application to be in screens like a wizard screen. So we have to move next or previous so that we can see the next screens continuously. So based upon that, we created this application model. So as you can see, this application consists of the screen structure where you can navigate like this, and it is actually functional. You can upload files and all those things. This was the basic thing we created in Bolt. So next, uh, we gathered the whole requirement for our Storm. So it is going to be a screen. We are going to input so many things into each and every screen. So this was the basic application, initial application. So as you can see, for each and every screen, first I inputted that I need this nav bar to show me all the what are the different screens, and in each and every screen I prompted what data should come, what content should come, whether it should be a file upload, whether it should be a text area or a paragraph text box, and everything. As you can see, whether it is a checkbox, it should be a checkbox.
So the one that she showed before and now, it's the same application, but it's one is bold, one is lovable. With little bit of changes in prompt, you can actually change the entire look and feel of the application. Right, Merlin?
Yes, yes, Arun.
Mm.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
this is our overall application of Storm. Next, what the clients wanted is, we don't want this nav bar. We wanted it to be in cards in the dashboard so that when we click the cards, we move on to that particular screen. So we tried that out also. So this then came this dashboard with the different cards. So once we click this particular card, it moves on to that respective screen. So everything, as you can see, we can move. Yeah.
So go to the dashboard. So this is one very, very powerful display of how sophisticated and very useful this thing is. You see, there are about 10 screens here. Just to design a screen and develop a screen, it takes so much time. But here we are in a time where we can give a large document. Hey, give me 10 screens. Each screen, first screen should have this component, this text box, this everything. And you just pump it in. In one shot, you are able to get this fully done React front end application with all screens, ability to move from the dashboard to the screen, back, previous, next, everything comes with it. So this is the transformative power of vibe coding. You can touch 80% of your project can be done in this format. And after that, you will have to now wire the front end buttons to some kind of a back end. Yes, that is still work, but you can use cursor for that coding. So the front end can be major portion of it can be done in a vibe coded fashion. and then you wire the latter portions, the backend portions, using Cursor or some other AI tools. Altogether, you can bring down the timeline of your development from 5x to 1x. If it takes 5 weeks, you can finish it in 1.5 weeks. So that I see as a very, very big power of vibe codings. And this particular thing that she is showing is one of a classic example. Go ahead, Merlin.
Yes, thank you, Ron. So also, as I mentioned, we can also input what our flow is going to be. So once the particular, uh, if we enter, if we enter something in our screen, when and then we come into the dashboard, our card should turn green. Those are the few simple animations we can give as prompts to in our prompts. Yes. So the same thing, this was in bold and this thing in lovable. The card structure, the same thing. So as you can see, this both bold and lovable gives two different UI structure. And also the color themes also vary. Lovable somewhat gives a softer touch to all the UI, and bold gives a sharp, more professional look to our application. So the next thing is one of the screen in Storm is risk determination. So basically, when we give an address, it should calculate a risk factor. So it will locate it on the map, and it gives what depending upon what the address we are inputting, it has to calculate the risk factor. So all these three things are happening in one screen. So we are inputting an address, and we are asking it to calculate a risk, and also to identify that address in a map, and the correct value has to be derived. So this is one thing. So I have drafted a simple sample prompt. We can just work it out in our bold simple tic-tac-toe application. So the name of the application, I just wanted to briefly say how it is structured. I asked this prompt in ChatGPT that I require a tic-tac-toe application, that it has to be fully functional, and also all the logic should be correct. So this was the major things that I gave. No big things I didn't give. So what it briefly, elaborately, it has given me the prompt, like the application's name, it should be tic tac toe, and the description of it, as you can see, the basic grid should be 3 is to 3. So all those basic things it has given. So core features, interactive grid, two player, so two players can play, turn indicator, winning combination, highlight, game messages, reset button, scoreboard, it should give. UI requirements, clean and minimalistic design, color coded X and O, and all those things. Simple animations and technical. So also what I have mentioned in my prompt is, to derive this prompt is, I wanted, mostly when we input big functionality or a big integration or something like that, it obviously will throw an error. So when it'll be little bit difficult for us to debug and find out what is causing this error. So I asked ChatGPT again, I want this prompt to be error free, especially in bold. So it gave me a prompt, a revised prompt, so that it doesn't throw any error. So this is what happened here. So I'll just copy this prompt, and I'm just going to quickly feed it into my Bolt application. So this is a prompt area. Let me just quickly sign in. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I've lost all my tokens here. Let me just quickly try in Lovable. Okay, while that's loading, uh, not only Lovable and Bolt, there are also other AI powered no code and low code platforms for your references. I have attached here Jotform AI, Thunkable, Replit Base 44, Emergent, all are similar to Lovable. Llama Coder last week, Kati told about that. There is also Visily.ai. If you want a wireframe or a basic layout of your application first, then you want to move into your major application, you can use Visily.ai. You can, uh, sorry,
Can you
everything is
check the
taking.
lovable? Yeah.
Yes, Anisha. So in Visily, I prompted for a basic kids meal prep menu. So this was the layout what Wesley gave me. So you can edit each and every component in this. It has given me for a mobile application. We can devise for whatever we want. We can input, we can upload whatever asset we require. So maybe if someone is having a Lovable account, you can also just try that one, and I'll just put it in Slack, the code, and just okay, Labs team, if anyone is having a Lovable or Bolt account, kindly prompt that and kindly show us the output. Okay, so that is Visily. And yeah, as nowadays we are completely prompting in for videos and things like that. This is one of the tool to create your own video animation. So what I prompted for this is I want a squirrel. Dude, I want a squirrel. Yeah. And it should talk something. And its favorite thing is acorn. So it should talk to that. So that was my prompt. And yeah, as yeah, I think hope everyone heard that. Uh, so those are some fun stuffs we can create with vibe coding. So runway ML is gives you a um, very clear animation but I think I don't have. Okay, clear animation. Okay,
Yeah, I think we can move on, Merlin.
yes, Anisha.
Yeah. I've just asked Karthi to check
Okay,
on that lovable prompt. If
okay,
he's able to generate that, we can show it live. But I think you
okay.
can move on to the next section of our what you would like to present, right? So that
Yeah, okay.
challenges
S-
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Nisha. So
Yeah.
next thing is 11 Labs. So 11 Labs is basically a video, an audio generator. So you can, I'll just go into the application. So this is the prompt. I want a voice like a young professional sharing a story about the day. How their voice should be clear, natural, moderately paced, slightly enthusiastic. So what their monologue should be. This is the monologue. Okay. Now what I have to do is simply paste this prompt, my scene and voice, how my voice should be over here, and my what it's going to talk. I'll generate my voice. Okay, while this is generating,
I
next one is Hey
I
Gen
can
text to
quickly
video.
show Bolt from my side.
Okay, Arun. Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Can you stop sharing?
Karthi is also done it, Arun.
Yes,
Yeah.
Arun.
Okay.
So you'll have to cancel, stop sharing. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Let me know when you see my screen.
yes, Arun.
Yeah.
Okay. So the prompt, I put it on the left. It took about 5 minutes, I would say, and then it gave player's turn, player O's turn, player X turn, player O turn, player X turn, player O turn. Um, so that's a simple game. So it took only like 5 minutes and it was able to do an agentic workflow to think through the prompt, create rules, create one agent would have worked on the front end, one agent would have worked on the back end or some logic, and it's able to finish all the work, bring the code together, put it in one server, and give it to us. So all that is happening within 3 to 5 minutes. So, uh, and that's just a very small prompt. So we can even go very big prompts with very detailed explanations about each screen and everything, and you'll be able to see the results. So that's about it. Go ahead, Merlin.
Yes, Arun. Thank you so much. I'll once
Yeah, and
again
I
share it.
used the same prompt in Lovable. It gives more attractive UI.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Show
Yes,
it.
it's very
Show it,
nice.
Karthik.
Cool now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll share my screen.
That's
Yes.
why I like vibe coding. So now our voice has been generated. So it gives us three voice outputs. So everyone can hear,
Yeah.
able to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Merlin, I think you
Okay.
can switch off your video because I think your net is a little slow.
Okay,
So
Ansha.
switch off the video and continue presenting. I think Karthi is presenting his screen.
No, Nisha.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Merlin, go ahead.
So the voice outputs, are you able to hear, Anisha?
Uh, no, I don't think we'll be able to hear them
No, we don't
because,
hear the audio
yeah.
from
Okay.
the voice output.
Okay. So I think my
Yeah, we can share this with the team later on and they can
okay.
run it out for them.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So, according to that, three voice outputs will be generated. So we can, dude.
Yeah, keep going. We can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So the next one is Hey Gen text to video generator. Now we saw we give a prompt, we extract a prompt, and we used it to retrieve a voice output. Now for a video generator, we give a sample screenshot or something, and we ask it that screenshot to do something. So I gave two things. So first one is this one. So a girl must be there, and this girl must move into a forest, and she should turn backwards and should see a waterfall. So this is what is happening. And old, yeah. So I only gave a picture of this person. As you can see, this is the picture of the person. So I want this picture to do something. Similarly, this picture to dance. Yep. So that is Hagen. So you can just use those tools and see. So why is vibe coding interesting? As I said earlier, we have a vision in mind. We want to do an application, but it costs so much, and we wouldn't know how it is going to appear for the audience. So immediately we have our lovable and bold, and just we put our vision, and it gives in ChatGPT. First, we extract a long prompt and we input that, and immediately in few seconds we are able to see our application in action. So that is why vibe coding is mostly interesting. So obviously, whenever something is easier and like fast food or something like that, obviously we are going to gain so much cholesterol. So in this also, so many challenges are going to come. So often when we are giving something as prompt, what I have observed is it most of the time hallucinates, and it adds so many elements into that we do not require. So it becomes the second point might require to debug a lot. Yeah, when it hallucinates and adds so many items into our application, we require to debug a lot. We have to first identify why this bug is raising, what we gave wrong in the prompt, all those things we have to analyze. So it also consumes a lot of time. So the prompt, once we get the prompt from the chat GPT, it is going to, it will be an enhanced prompt, right? So in the enhanced prompt, we have to keenly look into the prompt and see whether it has added any extra items which is not relevant to our application or our vision. So as I experienced today, credits and token limits are main concern. When we are creating an application in the middle of something, it just interrupts and stops, and we are not able to do anything, and we have to wait until the credits or tokens get renewed. So these are few challenges in vibe coding. So basically what is prompting is we give input, our instructions into an AI model like ChatGPT, Grok, Google Gemini, and all those things, and we are extracting the response from that. In simple terms, like giving directions to the AI models. So there are different prompting techniques. How we have to prompt. Like these are few tips how we can prompt easily and get our output very quickly. We have to be highly specific in what we want from our application, or whether it may be a video or an image, or it can be a whole application, anything it could be. it should be very specific. As I said, when I'm creating a whole application, we have to, for each and every page, we want this, so it has to be very specific. So key goals, um so uh, it we have to mention, do not we have to mention, while we are prompting, like, I do not want any extra or additional enhancements to be added to this, like so that it doesn't hallucinate, or we go into any errors. Like, also when I prompted it earlier, for the bold, I want it to be bold specific. So each and every, in whatever platform you are using, you can use those terms, so that it reduces our error. We can say you are a UI designer, so how my according to you, how my navigation bar should be, all those things. So structured instructions, like I want comparison of GPT-4 and GPT-5. It should be of 3 columns, and I need these as the topics: speed, accuracy, and cost. Step by step reasoning, explain your reasoning step by step before giving the final answer. So if we are giving a whole Mm, uh, if if it's giving a solution, we can ask for this. You can give me step by step um, explanation, so that I can understand, and so that I can come to a derivation that, okay, this is the final answer, or whether I can go to some other solution for it. So few short prompting, most of the, as a business analyst, I may not understand many technical terms or concepts like that. So I can ask, yeah, give me this in simple English, or give me this in just layman English, or something like that, so that I can understand way more easier. Constraints, next is constraints. So if you are documenting something, I want, or even for a prompt, I don't want this big of a prompt. I just want it in 100 words. Just give me in 100 words. All those things we can give. Iterative refinement, obviously. Uh, um we need to adjust and refine each and every time. If the prompting is not right, and we want to include anything or remove something from that, or we want to remove a whole logic from that, we iteratively refine the prompt again and again. So these are the prompt templates. I can share this with you guys, like role plus task plus constraints act as so and so, and like create a 7-day beginner workout plan with no equipment explained, all those things. This is a general idea how we can prompt, how we can input our prompts. So this is how I efficiently use ChatGPT. Mostly I use ChatGPT, and also Google Gemini I use. So as most of you would have known, yeah, most of you know. Yeah, so I'm having this. So ChatGPT gives an option like this. Ask ChatGPT. So I no need to go and again tap on this and write, yeah, speak naturally and conversationally again into this. I can just go directly into this and ask more elaborate. So it just gives me my answer. So that's one thing. Present information in tables, lists, bullets. If it is by default, it gives a certain format. But we can ask tables, just list it out, or give me bullets or numbers. All those things we can do that. So also, ChatGPT supports. It can give you a format. Where we can directly feed into our Google Sheets or Google Docs or Google Slides. One such thing is I've drafted a prompt for Google Slides. So this is my Google slide. So I'm starting to download my thing, and let me quickly open my Google Slides. So this is one such example of how we can use Google Slides, how ChatGPT helps to make our content creation way more easier. So same thing, we can do that with sheets and docs, etc. Um, yeah, alter and experiment with concepts or ideas. If we are having a specific mm, like as I said, we go deeper and deeper. If we have a specific idea, we build upon that one by one. Okay, what if I can have this? Oh, what if I can also include this? Whether we can include that also, or so it the idea becomes larger and larger, so we can just experiment with that. So using a new project in ChatGPT helps us a lot. Like I'm using a project in ChatGPT. So,
2 minutes, Mala.
okay, Arun. Yep. So in prompt and vibe coding, so all my whatever I've searched and everything, it is under that project, so that it doesn't go. Now my all the answers what it's giving doesn't go outside that project. It only gives relevant answer which is inside that project. So also we can use Google ChatGPT Canvas, which helps us to create, edit, and download prototypes. Whereas in the when a new chat in a simple chat, we cannot edit our code. Like we can, like you can just see here. Okay, I think it's still loading. This is also we can use it to prototype for Figma. We have to ask a Figma ready file structure so that we can input that into Figma AI, which is Figma Make. So this is uh, the application which is generated by Figma AI. So I'll just share with you quickly what are the different applications that I've created. So this is a simple calculator. So all this, and this is a simple. So I wanted to control the actions in this application. When I click this and when I click this, it should move. So I wanted to control this application. So I tried this game, the pinball. So this is the dancing avatar. So I wanted to test whether it can create an avatar. So it created an avatar, and we can control its skin color. Full application able to see. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
fine.
skin. Okay, sure. Yeah. So hair color. So yeah, no wrong in pink. Yeah.
We'll give them the file, entire file, Mala.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, Arun. Just this application alone, I'll just say we can dance styles also. We can just control. Yep. That's it for today, guys.
Mm.
Thank you so much.